Can we start the show?
Yes. All
right, Callie.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Count us in, friend.
Hello and welcome to the season finale of the Ramcast.
Oh, it's the finale already, man? I thought it was January.
Time sure flew by.
Wait, I'm not ready to graduate.
Neither am I.
Who is this?
I just wandered in. Golston told me to come out here. Not sure why.
Let's move on to announcements.
Can you believe this year is already over? Graduation practice is next Friday, May 15th at 8:30 a.m. in the theater. This practice is mandatory and seniors need to have all school debts taken care of before crossing the stage.
Well, they really hate poor people, don't they? Speaking of crossing the stage, graduation will take place Sunday, May 17th in the Chagnon Gymnasium at 3 p.m. I have bad English. I'm
Dr.
Italian.
Seniors who had Mr. Mays for English your freshman year, your letters are available. Please stop by A209 for more information.
Seniors who had Miss Zapp for English 1 and wrote a letter to your future self, please stop by room A211 to pick it up sometime this week or next.
The CNA pitting ceremony will be Thursday. The CNA pitting ceremony will be Tuesday, May 12th at 6 p.m. in the Schweinworth Theater.
For
For our freshmen and sophomores and juniors, if you have earned service points this year, pick up a service point form in the main office. Forms are due at the end of the school year. Service points must be turned in the year that they are earned. Shoot.
That wraps up announcements. It's time for...
Question of the day. Let's roll that footage.
What's your favorite memory from the school year?
I think my favorite memory has to be when the symphonic band earned Best of Day recognition at our organizational contest. It's the first time it's ever happened, and these seniors have been working their tails off for 4 years, and to see it finally pay off in a way that other people recognize, it's something I'll never forget. It was great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your favorite memory from this year?
When I did the interview video and we did like locate money. That sounds fun. Yeah.
What's your favorite memory from the school year?
My favorite memory from the school year is having these people show up in my room out of nowhere at the end of the day. And they'd ask me questions. And it was intriguing because I would try to answer the questions, but it just begged me to say more than what they asked for. And it became kind of like an interesting game to see what I could come up with and what they could come up with and how we could work together at making something interesting. It's been a blessing to have that happen this year.
Thanks. That was so sweet. I'm gonna miss you.
What's your favorite memory from this year?
My favorite memory was definitely building the lamps in my engineering class. It took a lot of different creativity processes and building. I really liked that.
My favorite memory is the first time I welded this semester in Mr. Caps's class.
Thank you. What's your favorite memory from the school year?
Does it have to be at the school?
No.
Oh, okay. I went to Freddy's with this person. It was a pretty good time.
Nice. What's your favorite memory from the school year?
That's a tough one. I've had a lot of great memories here. I'd say any of the pep assemblies. They were like some of the craziest moments. I do have one, which Mr. Greider, if you remember this, but it was my freshman year, and you raced Kanye down the hallway. I think that was one of my favorite ones, or the Friday song. That was I think some of my favorite memories. But yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your favorite memory from this year?
Well, in November, we took over 140 music students on tour. We call it county tour. And Mr. Golson, you want to talk about that part?
I went. It was fun. I got to video it. It was a crazy whirlwind trip. It's so intense.
And essentially our tour was to inspire any student from the feeder school to know what's happening here in the G-Wing, like art, music, orchestra. It was a hit. What did you guys play?
We played Golden, and to hear so many grade school students just
scream at the top of their lungs.
Sing along.
It was, gave me chills
fun.
then.
Chef's kiss. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, guys, it's our last show of the year, and sadly, we must say goodbye to our 2 senior members, Kody and Landon. In honor of our friends who are leaving, Mr. Golson decreed that everyone must say something nice about Kody and Landon. Here to read them is Mr. Golson.
Woohoo!
Hi.
Okay. Hi.
I like that you clapped for me. That was nice. I like that you clapped for me. All right. So we all said something nice. Brycen said, Landon is our best editor. He also wanted me to let you know you're our only editor. And Kody is great at game reviews.
Yeah.
Lorelai said, Kody is energetic. And Landon has luscious locks of hair.
Oh,
beautiful.
Don't pat my head.
Everybody. Jackson said Kody loves his figurines.
Yeah.
I don't know if those are figurines. I don't know. Anyway, and Landon is a great editor.
Kody is.
All right. Callie, you want to read yours, Callie?
No.
You're here?
Yes.
No, I think I'm good.
Callie said Landon is a good person and Kody is chill.
She said I was one of the best furries she knows.
Yeah. Caleb said, I like Kody's style. Landon is a great cameraman, and he's really nice. Did you know you're really nice?
No, I didn't know.
You are, apparently. I didn't know. Golson, that's me. Kody has been bringing intense energy to the show all year. His game reviews are amazing, and he always makes me laugh. Landon.
That's Landon.
So, Landon, I wrote something about you, but it's not there. I think I forgot to cut and paste it.
Is that why it says Lando?
Landon, you have been working tirelessly hard behind the scenes, editing every single show this year and doing an amazing job. And I appreciate it immensely. You've done awesome for us. Both of you guys have been amazing for 4 years. If it wasn't for you, and this wouldn't exist. So awesome. Thank you guys. We're going to miss you. And I hope like that guy over there. Hey, throw that camera on him real quick. Brandon, come on.
Get
Poke
out,
your head
Brandon.
out. Poke your head out. There we go. I hope one day you guys can come back like a former alumni from class of 2024, right? Did I get that right? Class of 20. Bennett Imes, who's been here working as a cameraman. So anyway, guys, back to the show. Thank you.
Yay! Mr. Golson! Bro, I'm so trash. Hello, I'm Kody, and today I'm reviewing a game you certainly haven't heard of, Pursuit Force. Originally released on the Sony PlayStation Portable in 2005 and later released onto the PS4 and PS5 as part of their Classics catalog in 2023. This game is very old, and its age definitely shows. This game is a vehicle combat game as well as a third-person shooter. In this game, you play as a cop in a city overran by 5 different gangs. Gangs in quotations, they're crazy. The Italian stereotypes, the Capelli family, but it's okay because Italians don't have feelings. I'm Italian, so I'm allowed to say that. They are the Mafia, by the way, but I'm assuming y'all figured that out. The second gang are the rogue US mercenaries who are stateside terrorists known as the Warlords and who are less of a gang and more of a public nuisance. They're public enemy number 1 because they have stolen a nuke, blew up a dam, they sank a ship with the Joint Chiefs of Staff on it, they put a bomb on a bus so it'd explode if it went under 50 miles per hour, they stole barrels full of toxic gas, and they tried to assassinate the US president twice. By the way, they're the second gang to fight. The second. The third gang are the convicts who are rampaging escaped prisoners. Sounds simple until you realize their missions are absolutely insufferable. I hate all their missions, especially the final boss fight against their leader, Hardballs. Yes, that is his name. It's also insufferable, which is why I'm proud to say I have an A rank on that mission. The next gang are the Vixens. They're just a gang of female thieves. They steal stuff from museums, and they're actually one of the more annoying ones because their weapons will shred through your health within 2 seconds, making taking over the cars absolutely annoying if you don't use the Justice Shot feature. More on that later. And the final gang is the Killer 66, who are just the Yakuza, but turned up to 11. They drive custom JDM tuner cars. They're from Japan, which is evident from their extremely offensive accents. They hijack trucks, they use swords like katanas. They're cool, but they're also kind of stupid, if you really think about it. And their final boss and the leader of their gang is a literal sumo wrestler with a flamethrower, a double-barreled flamethrower, on a car carrier full of custom cars. They're not only the coolest gang, they're also the hardest to deal with because their missions require near-perfect precision and you will fail several times. And I have several clips of me rage quitting at the game. Anywho, the game is pretty fantastic, but it has some issues. First, the graphics suck. Let's get that out of the way. It's pretty easy to think that this was a PS1 game, but it's not. It was on the PlayStation Portable. And it was pretty impressive for its time, but also the graphics did not age well. The next issue is that certain cars just have horrible handling. The Killer 66 supercar, for example, is probably the most egregious, since if you hit one tiny microscopic speck, your car will spin around and hit stuff. You can't control it. So if you want to drive the fastest cars, you have to get really, really good at avoiding stuff, which is surprisingly hard to do in this game. As I said before, the missions are really difficult, but the extreme difficulty is honestly what makes the game as fun as it is. It's really addicting. Another issue that I see with the game is that certain characters are just racial stereotypes. I get that this was 2005, it was a different era, but it did not age well. But I also see how people could have a problem with it. Also, the Convict's nail gun just sucks. It's the worst weapon in the game. But this game just has some awesome mechanics you don't see in games nowadays, such as the main feature of just jumping out of your car to jump onto other people's cars and hijack them. There's like maybe one other game that does that. And if you do good enough in this game, you fill up your justice meter, which can either refill all your health, or you can use the justice shots where you jump out of your car and shoot the other car drivers in slow motion. It's so cool. Also, this game got a sequel, which I haven't played yet, but I will get to it. There are several types of missions. The usual ones where you hop from vehicle to vehicle, blowing away every criminal in sight. The on foot sections where you can either shoot them or you do the right thing and arrest them to fill up your justice meter and get extra points. Or the worst missions where you use a minigun on a helicopter. I hate the minigun because the sensitivity is insufferable. The game really doesn't have any story, but I think its simplicity works in its favor because it's not doing too much. Anyway, this has been my final review I'll ever do, since this will also be the very last episode I ever do. And I figured I'd review a game from my childhood that I have recently beat on my PS5 and got a platinum trophy on. A lot of stuff has happened this year. It's been a wild year, and I had fun. We all had fun. I'm Kody Martin signing off. I will probably not see you later. Bye!
Hello everyone, here is my segment, and I'm here to talk about World War II, which, on May 8th, 1945, victory in Europe was achieved as Germany surrendered and World War II came to a close, with General Wilhelm Keitel, I probably mispronounced that, but who cares, he was a Nazi, one of Germany's top generals at the time, signing a treaty of unconditional surrender with the Allies, which is pretty much all I have for today. Kind of sad to just allow such a small segment to happen to our last episode of the year where we're losing two very big members in our show. Either way, that's all I have for today. Back to you guys in the studio, and please apply history to real life. I beg of you.
And that was our show.
Can't believe that was the last one.
I had so much fun this year.
Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next year.
You won't see me! Samurai, slice that like button! I need a Steam Deck, man.
Oh, wait. Kody, weren't you going to say something about Pride Month?
Oh, happy Pride Month! Bye. I have to be honest with y'all.
Yeah!